good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Hey, real quick, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out some of those links I've got posted down below in the description of the video. There are links to parts and mods and tools and things like that, stuff that I've done or used on the channel. Some pretty useful stuff, I think, so check that out. Anyway, today I want to get on here and talk about the 2020 Tacoma. You know, we're getting closer, sort of, probably August, September, something like that, where that truck will be available, released. So I did a little bit of research, made some notes and stuff, because I get asked all the time, are you going to trade? Are you going to trade yours in? Mine back there is a 2018 Trd Sport. And I've done a lot of mods and stuff to it. You can see some right there, to make it my own. So I thought I'd check and see just what is the 2020 going to give us, you know? Well, the first thing is there's a new grille design for all trims except the Trd Pro. Apparently the Trd Pro is going to maintain the Toyota lettering in the grille, which I have on my truck out there or back there, and it's very popular. A lot of people have it. We're going to start with the base model SR. What's standard on it? Well, there's a new taillight design, apparently. It has intermittent wipers, a 7-inch touchscreen, not too bad, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and Amazon Alexa. So apparently you can yell at your truck to do stuff now. That'd be pretty cool. I like that. Safety and driver's assist, including adaptive cruise control and lane departure, as well as others. That's that TSS, PCS sensor thing. Not a big fan, but it's here to stay. And then optional bed light. So you can get an optional bed light with it. I don't know why they just don't throw that in. I mean, can't cost that much, but it's optional on the SR5. Then we move up to the SR. Then we move up to the SR5. Let's see. One thing to mention here of note, because it's been a big point of contention with the Tacoma, is the seat, the driver's seat. The SR5 trim and higher is going to come with a 10-way power adjustable seat. So finally, you can get in and raise and lower that seat, I guess. I don't know how much room you're going to have to raise it. I think about maybe that much, but it doesn't take much. I did the spacer mod in mine, raised it up 1 inch in the rear, and it really does make a big difference. So I guess that'll be pretty cool, as well as front and back and sideways and everything else. It's going to have the new grille design. This is the SR5 again. The new grille design, which I don't know if I'm a huge fan of. New 16-inch wheels, chrome wheels. Definitely not a fan of that. Not really a fan of the 16-inch either, but it's going to have those. Darker tail lights. That's cool. New fabric upholstery. That'll be interesting to see. You know, again, a lot of stuff that people complain about is the upholstery, the seats, the material, and the design in the Tacoma. I don't know what it's going to look like, but it'll be very interesting to see. An 8-inch touchscreen. That's cool. And then optional. Those are all the standard things. Optional is going to be the LED bed light, which I happen to have in mine. It came with that. And daytime running lights. Surprised as a safety feature, that's not standard these days, but apparently not. Next up, the Trd Sport. Now, this I'm particularly interested in because I like the Sport, and that's what I have back here. So what do we have? Well, we have that new grille design again, which for me, I'd probably do away with it and put the Trd Pro in or something else anyway, so not a big deal. New 17-inch wheels. Well, you can see back there, the wheels that come with it don't do much for me, so who cares? They're probably chrome anyway, you know, a big anti-chromist here. LED fog lights. That's pretty neat. One-touch keyless entry on the passenger side. How about that? I have talked about that I don't know how many times. You know, if you're carrying something out, you want to put it in the passenger side, your hands are full, the keys are in your pocket, why can't you just touch the lock and the door handle and have it open? Well, apparently, you're going to be able to do that. That's awesome. Optional. Those are all standard things. Optional. LED DRLs, daytime running lights. As well as LED headlights and a bed light. So now they're gonna still give you that optional bed light. And surround view camera system. That's their new camera system in the Tacoma. That's pretty cool. Now we move on to the Trd Off Road Trim. It said mostly the same upgrades and options as the Trd Sport, which is kind of the way it is today, you know. Although, and these are standard options, it's going to have Bilstein shocks, locking rear differential for all you rear lockers out there. There you go. Hill start assist, crawl control, and multiple off-road modes. Optional is the multi-terrain monitor to show under the truck. That's pretty cool. If you're a big off-roader and you want to see if you're coming up on something and what your clearance is, big stump, big rock, I don't know, whatever, you'll be able to see that. I think that's pretty cool. Now, the Trd Pro Trim level. It's going to have, and they're throwing everything at this, you know, sort of. It's going to have LED headlights, fog lights, and daytime running lights, DRLs. LED, standard. A black tail light insert. Well, that's cool. So it's not going to have that chrome insert in it like some of the other trims. New 16-inch wheels that are 4 pounds lighter each. So they're taking a little weight out of that truck. 4 pounds lighter each, so you're going to get 16 pounds less weight. 10-way adjustable driver's seat. We talked about that. The surround view camera system, I would think that'd be important in the Trd Pro. The Trd Off-Road's multi-terrain monitor, so you can see around underneath the truck. Again, very important if you're an off-roader, I think. Updated shocks and springs. I would guess similar to what the off-road has, but a retractable moonroof, so you can gaze at the stars while you're out in the wilderness. Let's see, automatics, because you can get a manual. Automatics come with hill start assist, selectable drive modes, crawl control, and a premium audio system, so that when you're out there in the wilderness, crawling around on the rocks, looking up at the sky through your moonroof, you can play some tunes. Awesome. I like it. I really do. And that army green paint. Now for me, that's the biggest thing, because that paint, I don't know if you guys have seen it, or at least the guesses as to what it's going to be. That is pretty cool. I'm digging that. I like that. Now the top trim, the Limited. It's going to have new 18-inch wheels, LED headlights and DRLs, chrome tail light inserts. Chrome tail light inserts? You lost me right there, right there. Many of the same upgrades as the other models. It also gets the surround view camera, excuse me, as standard. That's cool. As far as pricing goes, I couldn't find anything on pricing, you know, but the consensus is that it's going to cost more money. Not really surprising. I mean, they're throwing all this upgraded technological stuff in it, and that costs more money, and they're going to use that to justify increasing the price of the truck. I mean, it's not the cheapest truck out there now. Excuse me. So it is going to be more expensive, I'm sure, although I don't think any of us probably thought they were going to add all this stuff to it and then give it to us at a lower price. I mean, you know, when does that happen? Now, it's windy outside. Things are blowing around out here. What do I like? So out of all these things, what do I like? If I was considering trading in my 2018 back there, why would I do it? Well, I like the power adjustable seats. That'd be cool. Although I have mine all sorted out now with the spacers that I put in, the rise in the back, so it's perfectly fine. The surround and multi-terrain cam. Now, I'm not a big off-roader, but that would be cool to have, don't you think? I think. Apple CarPlay and Alexa would also be pretty cool. I would like to be able to plug my phone in and have, you know, my Apple phone screen and everything. And the Alexa feature, I can't imagine what that's going to be. I'm guessing you're just going to tell it to do things like, I don't know, turn the radio station, or find the nearest watering hole, or give me directions to, you know, things like that, I would think. I mean, you're not going to be able to say, you know, put it on automatic, I'm going to take a nap and let me know when we get there. You know, that's not going to happen, at least not yet. Let's see, the army green paint. Other than the Voodoo Blue that's out there now, which I really like, that Army Green paint would be pretty cool, I think. So, passenger side touch entry. You guys know I like that. I've talked about that before. That would be awesome. And I really wouldn't even use it that frequently, to be honest with you, but it'd just be cool to have when you do need it. So, would I trade my 2018 for a 2020? There's really only one thing, given that all the other options remain constant, of course, that I would be able to get at least what I have on the 2018 back there, that I would trade for a newer version of the Tacoma, and that would be more power, more horsepower, more torque. That's what would convince me to trade. We're not going to see that from everything that I've read. The motor, the available engine options on the new 2020 Tacoma is going to be the same as it is now. So you're not going to see any big change in the power plant that comes with the truck. So my answer, no. It would take more power for me to do that, and we're not going to get it. Anyway, I just wanted to go over what I have put together so far, what it looks like the 2020 is going to be, answer those questions out there for people that have asked me, would I trade mine for it, and keep you guys in the know. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.